I'm gonna end it with that.
No, don't end it with that.
I'm ending it with that.
Oh, fuck off. Hey guys, welcome back to Calgary Barbell, the Strength Edge, for another week of the video log Road to Worlds. Quick recap of the week's training. Monday was just over openers on my squat and my deadlift. Those moved real well. Big slingshot PR, hit 192.5 kilos, which is 424. I was really happy about that. Worked with a little bit of a different groove on my bench. I started touching a little bit higher, and that seems to really reduce the risk of me misgrooving it. I find if I touch too low, sure, my range of motion's shorter, but I tend to have a harder time bringing it sort of back over the shoulders and over the chest to press through to lockout. So I tend to hit a little bit more of a sticking point if I touch lower. Tuesday with some volume. Today I came in and matched my competition best PR on the bench. Hit 167.5 kilos. I don't know how much that is in pounds. 369 pounds, tied my competition best, and it was probably a 7.5. So that gives me a good indication that last week's 170 that damn near killed me was just a really shitty rep. So I'm feeling really good about my bench right now. Might even hit a bench PR in the meet, who knows. Also did a pause deadlift today with 305 kilos, which is about 660, 668, somewhere in there. And that was pretty sweet as well. So this week, seeing as we're getting this close to my competition, I just wanted to talk a little bit about attempt selection and sort of game day mentality. You know, everybody judges their training and goes off of that training and tries to hit those same numbers in the meet. They have these goals, they have these ideas of how they're gonna do in the meet. The reality of it is there's way too many variables with the competition, so you kind of have to go in with a range in mind and be okay with listening to your coach. Be okay with, taking a sacrifice of a couple of kilos to make sure that you get that lift, especially as you get towards the higher end of competition and the bigger meets. You really want to be, I don't want to say conservative, but kind of conservative. You want to go out there and make sure you make a 2.5 kilo jump or make a 5 kilo jump instead of missing a 10 kilo jump, because that does nothing for your total. So it's fine to set a game plan and have expectations for a meet and have goals, but always make sure you have a backup plan and make sure that you're okay with changing things, because your lifts aren't always going to go the way that you plan on the platform. Especially for if you're used to just training one heavy lift in a training session, it's a little bit easier when you're used to training squat, bench, deadlift every single day. So I'm pretty confident in the numbers that I have in mind, but I have a fantastic coach on my side. I got Ryan Stinn from Moose Jaw as the Open Team Canada coach, and I put full trust in him. If he tells me to take something, I'm just going to tell him to put it on the bar and let's go for it. He'll have a good indication of what's there and what's not. So listen to your coach, have an idea of what you want to hit, but be flexible on the day. It's about getting the biggest total, not always about hitting PRs and everything. And if it's a big meet and it matters a lot, make sure you're going to make your lifts. So this week is my last week of heavy training. Next week will be my taper week, so I'll take openers Tuesday, competition warm-ups Thursday, might do a little GPP on Wednesday. Fly out to Texas on Friday, and I compete Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m., 9 a.m. Texas time. It'll be live streamed on the YouTubes and on the IPF website, so check that out. And we'll see you next week.